on your profile now.
What?
That's crazy.
That's too much.
Shit different.
Yeah. Now you can actually hide notifications now too. I heard.
For these cheating apps, I can't.
I don't know.
That's
That's
the
what
first
people like
thing.
too much time on their hands.
I mean,
That's all I know.
that's for the niggas that ain't gonna get caught.
You know what?
But then again, what I'm trying to understand before I introduce the guests, how would that even help? Like, it's you see your notifications, right? So how the hell would that help?
I don't know. I don't know the stories anyway.
Yeah, I know. Instagram dropped the ball on that one. Niggas still gonna get caught. You gotta have 30 identities like me. Let me introduce our guests in the building, man. GFG.
Yo.
Tell them where you from, man. Tell them who you are.
Southside, we outside, man. GFG, the producer. You know what I mean? Born in Harlem, roots in the Bronx, but I was raised in Southside, Jamaica, Queens, man. You know what I mean? And I'm here to represent for the borough, for the culture, man.
Damn, all you need is Brooklyn, man. You been
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. Brooklyn's in there too, man. All my homies.
Staten Island.
A little bit.
That's not a borough anymore.
Lord have mercy.
There feels some type of way to say that.
Hey, it is what it is. It's not a borough anymor.
Oh, man.
Long Island's more of a borough than Staten Island. Anything you gotta take you gotta take like a immigrant looking boat across.
Yo, I do feel like it's like part of it. You know what I mean?
Listen, Shells.
Mac Wild School Shells.
You got 2 rappers that ever came from there. That's it. And you're not a borough. You're just a county.
And Christina
You gotta.
Aguilera and Mac Wild.
She's not
and the
from
whole
there. Mac Wild's. Where is he right now?
He's acting. He's
What?
making music. That's my homie.
Mac Wild doesn't count to me.
I definitely just violated.
Christina Aguilera is not from Staten Island.
I am.
Shells.
Yeah, what happened?
It's
Something happened out
not a
there?
borough.
Somebody was
I'm
hating on Brown
sorry.
Star?
Why do they call it a borough?
No. He's always coming for the borough. What's good?
I never even talk about Staten Island. That's the forgotten borough. I talk about the Bronx more than anything.
That is a fact.
Yes, and how they got rats the size of fucking pit bulls.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
outrageous.
Look, Google it, man. See, there was a rat that was 8 pounds found in the Bronx,
Right, dog.
right on concourse in somebody's house.
That's a big
Probably Asian.
I'm not moving into
Alright,
or some
let me-
love.
Fucking with that China.
All right, shout out to Staten Island,
This shout-
the new borough to New Jersey. So GFG.
I'm sorry, violating.
So GFG, where? Tell us about this new track, man. Cause this shit is fucking tough. $1 Million Dream. What is that about, man?
Well, you know, I mean, coming from where we come from, man, we already counted out. You know, they think we either gonna end up dead in jail. So, you know, my mindset is always like, you know, reach for the stars. Wherever I land, I'll be content with it because I know I gave it my all. So, $1 Million Dream was just a song where I just felt inspired to be, you know, just think outside of myself. You know what I mean? A motherfucker might be like, you know, that's far-fetched. You can't do that, or you can't do this. And somebody always telling you what you can't do. So,
True.
What exactly inspired you to like write that song? You said you were inspired. What inspired you?
Well, my boy Gaddafi, Gaddafi OG Music. Shout out to my boy Gaddafi. He played the track for me, and I don't know. I just felt like it was different. I just felt like, you know, it just had a certain vibe to it that, you know, just made me feel like this is money right here. You know what I mean? This is money right here. So I just feel like the
Just
track should
caught
be
that
talking
perfect
about.
sound.
Yeah, I feel like the track should talk about money. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So you're not only a rapper, apparently. You sing and you're a producer.
Yeah, I did both, all three, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that other track, the singing track later. It sounds
It's
like
ready
some
to
John
go.
Legend track.
Yeah, man. My man Chris, the architect, produced that. You know what I mean? Got like 11,
Okay.
yeah, he right here in the building. You know, it's like 11,000 plus hits on YouTube.
Okay.
You know, it's serious, man. It's just one of them transcendent records that, you know, matter whether it come out today or tomorrow, it relates to everybody. You know what I mean?
And
Alright.
to be able to play like, to be able to sing, rap, and produce music, you must have been into a lot of musical instruments, or
Yeah.
growing up, were you into a lot of music?
A little bit like playing piano here and there. I was never like formally trained or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just was inspired, man. Music has always been my refuge. You know what I'm saying? Like always been my escape place when shit was crazy in the hood or something was going on, or I was faced with a situation, and when I got locked up, it just always led to music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
So,
yeah, music is a drug if you ask me, because
That's
it
a fact.
could channel so many different emotions
That's a
sometimes.
fact.
and it could really just
does.
it could put a battery in your back too.
Man, make you do some things.
Yeah, some people like.
I just wish I had
I remember I heard my first Marilyn Manson song. I set a church on fire. So, no, I'm joking.
All right.
Damn, it got cold in here real quick.
Yeah, man, hold up.
Shout out to Marilyn Manson, but yeah, you know, so you know, like every time I hear that song, for some reason I picture you with like a tux on and a bow tie.
Yeah, that's the
Playing the
vibe.
piano.
That's the vibe, man. You know, I got you know, I just got the feeling when I made it, man. It was just different, man. I actually recorded it on the anniversary of my mother's death.
Oh,
And
wow.
you know, I went to the studio on Long Island. This dude named Lou, he lives out in Elmont. And the studio looks like a fucking garage, man. That shit was humongous. So I went in there and I just had a feeling, man. I just, you know, like I said, man, I just felt different, man. And it just, when I was writing it in my crib actually, and the dude that produced it, which is Chris the architect, I got it from my boy Gaddafi that produced $1 Million Dream. And I didn't know who the actual producer of Ready to Go was yet. Like, we had never met. He told me his name, but I never met him. So when I sat, I just played it in my crib, and it was just flowing, man. It just all came. Like, it wasn't rehearsed. It was just like, it was natural, man.
Just came out.
Yeah, man.
All
It
right.
just, I don't know. Certain records give you that feeling,
Yeah.
man. That shit just come. You don't even try to force it.
Yeah, that's very true. Because it's like, you know, certain beats, you know, certain things that it fits your personality
That's a fact.
and how you write. Especially, you know, being a writer. You know, I understand totally. So, there was another song that you had that was hot, man.
I got a lot of songs, Jones.
Well, damn, let me say that, nigga. Well, I don't know the exact name, but I know you said something about you was in the kitchen.
I'm on a mission.
Yeah, you on a mission.
in
That
the
shit was
kitchen,
hard.
Cooking that fire through the wire, nigga, listen. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you performed that at Trap House. Rest in peace to Trap House.
I did showcase.
Yeah, that got a really good reaction.
It was turned, man. It was
Yeah,
turned, man.
yeah. So
Don't put some vibe in that.
what made you come up with that song, man?
I wrote that song some years ago.
Surprised you didn't sing me that one.
I don't know what about music is that I'm always trying to like, I feel like once I'm done with a record, even though it may be hard, I like always try to reinvent a sound, or I'm just trying to move on to the next thing, because you know today's hip hop culture is like motherfuckers lose the attention so quickly. Everybody's just like, you know, it's one wave going on.
Hip hop culture, it's society.
Yeah, it's just like it's one wave going on, and then like tomorrow it's old. Like, oh,
Everybody's-
stop listening to that.
They got the
society,
they got
man.
they got the Instagram thing. You got 1 minute to entertain me. That was cute. Next.
Exactly. So you know that was basically what my mindset was. I still love the record. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I just felt like I needed to create, keep moving, keep letting people just get different pictures and versions of my mind and the things that I've been through, and just different sounds. You know what I mean? I'm just always trying to give the people something different, man.
All right, so we're gonna get into that $1 Million Dream track, man, because that track is hard. Like I mean, you didn't probably see. I was actually on live playing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I played it twice. A lot of people was like, "Who is that?"
I was trying to get here on time.
Well, you know, I don't play that color paper kind of shit, man. So
I
yeah,
appreciate that though.
one person found out the hard way. You remember that, Jimmy?
Yeah.
That's your favorite artist too. It's a damn shame.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was him.
shit.
Little yachty looking ass. Shout out my nigga though, Koki Bricks, man.
Okay.
But we're gonna get into this $1 Million Dream by GFG. Queen, stand up.
Already.
HMS, 3-Star King.
And that was GFG. Whoa, we almost got into the second one. Fucking iTunes, man. We almost got into that second one. I was about to bring out my top hat then.
Oh.
But
And the
that
tux
was.
and all of that.
I was about to bring out my tap dancing shoes and all of that. But that was GFG $1 Million Dream. We got him right here in the building. So I
Good, y'all.
heard before when we was talking, I think you said something about you had a project dropping, right?
Yeah, the mixtape. The mixtape is coming out. I'm finishing up all the songs on there. A lot of freestyles. I just shot a video for the
Yeah, I saw that video. It was dope.
the Light Up remix, dedication to my moms and everything, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I put together. A lot of singles, a few more freestyles, and it's just a project. I just wanted to put some more music out. It's been a minute,
Alright.
and I just wanted to put some more music out.
All right, yeah, man. I was wondering. I was like, where GFG was, man?
Yeah, man, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yeah, so you got, you know, you want to let people know because you do make beats, so you want to let the people listening know, you know, like your Instagram, Twitter, whatever
Yeah, that's
you
a
have.
fact. Anybody could DM me, hit me up. GFG_DA_producer. GFG the producer. GFG_DA_producer. hit me up, inbox me, let's work, man. You know what I mean? I'm always looking forward to working with artists. You need a singing hook, you need a beat, you need a hook, whatever. Hit me up, let's get lit.
Since like you're so versatile with music, right? What's your favorite part of music? Like, what do you like doing most? Rapping, producing?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's crazy because I'm gonna break it down like this. Production is just a way that I don't know. I just found like for writing rap for so many years and just loving it. You know, it always made me feel like I don't know, man. Just like I just get into a different zone. Like nobody could really, you know, touch me. Anytime I'm going through a situation, anytime I'm going through ups and downs, it just gave me that release point. But production was just like a whole nother world, man. It just I don't know what it is. It's just like I don't gotta say a word. You know what I mean? And the beat is speaking for me. You know what I mean? Like you feel what I'm saying, you feel what I'm going through the beat, or somebody else may feel it, and then their thoughts is sparked behind the production. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but being that said that you're a producer, like, see, one thing I always wanted to know about producers, because I hear a lot of different producers, and some producers you could tell who they are as soon as you hear the beat.
Yeah, fact.
Because they stick to kind of like they have one pattern, which is basically
Signature
their niche. Yeah, signature sound basically. So when you make your beats, do you feel like when you make them, they're more geared toward how you do your music or the type of music that you perform, or you make it just based off, okay, a person would like, you feel an artist would like this. Do you make like more R&B beats? Do you make more trap, more hip hop?
I just try to go everywhere. I'll be honest with you. I try to go everywhere because I don't just listen to rap. I don't just listen to R&B.
Okay.
You know, I listen to rock. I listen to alternative, and that's really my like whatever comes to me, whatever drums come to me. If I hear a sound, and I just flow it. I kind of let the music do the talking and just let it come to me and however it goes. If I'm trying to drive a track somewhere and I got something in mind, I might try to drive it in a certain direction. Yeah. But I kind of just try to let things flow, man, and let it be natural.
All right. So you know, being that just saying that, like, you're kind of like, which do you prefer to do? Like, do you prefer to do like more R&B as far as like performing, like, or do you like to do like more rap?
And where do you feel like you're strongest at?
Well, I put it like this. Writing raps and doing rap is my essence. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm gonna always be home there first. But R&B is something. I guess you know what it is. A lot of times, even at your shows, when I've come out, people kind of see what I'm wearing and what I got on, and they expecting me to spit some bars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, the R&B don't always just catches them off guard. Like I'll be looking at the crowd's reaction, and they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know he could do that." Yeah. You know what I mean? So I love the fact of people not expecting it from me, and then I like to reach a different audience. So I kind of like both, man. It's hard.
But it's funny. And I don't see how we forgot about this. You make Latin music too.
Reggaeton, ya tú sabes, dominicano.
All right. All right, you're getting carried away. Trump won a line. You use one too many Latin words. He doesn't.
Oh man, I got my green.
Yeah, like you actually have a Latin song. Like you should have sung that, man. Like I got a lot of Spanish people that listen to me, man. Like
Dame Eso's lit.
They right now, they in La Bodega right now waiting, man. But nah, man, like, how did that come about? Like, with the Spanish music?
Well, my mom's is Dominican. My mom's was Dominican, and my pops was black. So, as a kid, I went to DR, every other summer, so on and so forth.
Oh, okay.
And, it was always spoken in my household. So, I've been speaking it since I was born. So, it's like, reggaeton, when it came about, I would listen to it, but I never tried it. I wrote raps in English, and then I said, you know what, let me try it.
So you speak it fluently?
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Well, yeah, I figured being Dominican, you couldn't be in a Dominican household.
Nah, that's not gonna rock me. That's not gonna rock me.
Even when I'm father is black, his ass is probably speaking it too. I got caught like that with a few Spanish women. They get mad, start talking Spanish to me, I just interpret it like, what does this mean, Google?
I could put you on to some things, man. You'll be all right.
Yeah, so, do you have any Latin tracks, like, on your mixtape at all?
Not on the mixtape, but on my album. My album that's on iTunes, Apple Music,
what's the name?
Spotify.
Oh, it's already on iTunes?
Yeah, everything's Dame Eso.
That's the name of the album?
That's the name of the song.
What's the name of the album?
Undeniable by
Undeniable
by GFG, the producer.
Well, I hope it's by you. Shit, you got another name we don't know about?
Nah, man. It's just me, man. It's just me, Jones.
Yeah, man. But like, I watched you since that, because I remember that's what caught my eye. Like, I'll never forget, you was performing Cityscapes, right?
Yeah, it was Cityscapes.
It was Cityscapes, and you performed. You did the Ready to Go joint. I was like, okay, you got a little John Legend feel. Then when you busted out with the Latin track, yeah, all the bartenders were shaking their booty. I was like, shit, it about to make me bust a single, couple singles, bust something up in here. I ain't no strip club nigga, man. Don't get confused. I just do business there. That's
all my Latin mommies was in the building. It was going with it.
Yeah, it was clapping their butts, even the one with the fake butt. They got to pass that. But y'all laughing. It's a lot of them.
They got those?
GFG, don't play that. You gonna make me embarrass one of them.
Chill.
Right now, I'm ready to go. So we gonna get into Ready to Go by GFG. Mayweather, you wanna tell us about this track?
Man,
we ain't ready to go that fast.
Ready to Go, produced by my man Chris, the architect. It's just one of them type of records, man. It's timeless, man. I don't care when you listen to this, when you play it, when you hear it. It don't get played out, man. It's just a feel good record, man. It's just.
This is the type of track in my mind. Like, I get my cigar, put my shades on.
That's a fact. You gotta clean up.
I never had a cigar, but you know.
Oh, stop, man.
It sounds good. No, I never smoked anything in my life. Everybody knows that.
Okay, that's a fact.
But you know, I'll get a cigar, put it in my mouth because a little bit, put my suit on like Ric Flair.
Clean up nice.
Yeah.
Clean up nice.
And then two-step to this shit.
Yeah, it's clean up
like
nice.
10 naked things around me.
Okay,
like,
okay. Yeah, that's the situation.
We'll probably get thrown out the club, but yeah.
Maybe.
You know, nudity's not respected in America like it is in England, but yeah.
Yeah, they fucking up the culture, man.
Yeah, I know, right? We're gonna get into it, man. GFG, ready to go. Now you don't want to play it.
There's something to play.
That was GFG, ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Shit, I like that ending part, man. I was about to come up with I was about to harmonize with you. Like, ready to go. It's so cold.
I'm gonna have Chris clean up your vocals. You're gonna be good money.
Hey, man, I ain't never say I could sing. I said I could harmonize with it. You know? Like, baby, it's cold outside.
Oh, baby.
Sit in my lap. Not my face. Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I was like, I just went blank for a minute.
I didn't want to take the floor. I didn't know where you was going,
Nah,
so I was gonna let you drive the way. He said, "No, speaking about
I'm like,
an experience I had the other night. You know, I want."
Nah, man. Nah. I got some freaks listening. They probably got excited for the Yep, exactly. Anyway, so, and people, once again, please, if you want to talk to GFG or if you want to ask any questions, the phone number is 646-867-7220. I'm real professional doing that, actually. So, you know, being that, you know, that you're a producer and you're a rapper, do you feel like, you know, I mean, to me personally, I feel it gives you an advantage, you know, because you could move in so many different lanes, you know, and you could possibly reach out to some of these industry heads that, you know, are doing their thing and get your beats heard and, you know, drop some hooks on the people even. So, have you done any collabs with anybody or?
Well, there's a few artists independent artists that I've dealt with. I did a bunch of new beats that I put together. I haven't really released all of them yet. Some of them are on SoundCloud right now. I just kind of wanted to get them formally mixed, but you can go to my SoundCloud page, GFG the producer, GFG DA producer, and you can check out on my SoundCloud some of my production there. But as far as collaborations, you know, I haven't like made a lot of. I haven't reached out to a lot of people in regards to that. I've just been trying to build up my catalog. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Focus on the music now.
So, you know, how do you feel, you know, being that what you said earlier, I want to touch on that. How do you feel about the state of, like, hip-hop right now?
State of hip-hop?
Well, state of rap, hip-hop, whatever you want to call it.
Well, you know, you can have two opinions on it, you know what I mean? You know, I'm all for having a good time. Certain music speaks to that. I think certain music don't, you know, necessarily speak for everybody when it comes to having fun.
Of course.
But, you know, as a whole, I'm with creativity, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you know, I just feel like if it's innovative, if it got that sound and that vibe, you know, I fucks with it, you know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about the state of New York rap?
Well, I'm gonna echo what a lot of people that's in mainstream music, radio, DJs say the same thing, man. Like, you know, being supportive of other artists. This is something you said a lot of your showcases out here. You know, and you always make that like, you know, a staple, like, yo, man, you know, artists come through, support this, that, and the third. And I think it was much more that, like, cohesively, man, we could really dominate the game and get back to New York where New York was.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And not to say it's not going in that direction, I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
It's not like New York is short of talent. There's plenty of talent
Yeah.
in New York, you know what I mean?
It is, but you know, I just feel with New York, everybody, a lot of these artists get a name, then they get comfortable. Nobody works hard after that. I mean, just look at, you know, all the rappers. Like a broken record, keep bringing them up, but it's true. Like look at Fresher,
Yeah.
Designer, Young M.A., Casanovas to a certain extent. All of them had big hits. Like, and it was actually more than just a regional hit. Like,
That's a fact.
Young M.A. had a worldwide hit. And
Yeah, it
how
was
do you
crazy,
fall
man.
off the face of the earth?
I mean, they still relevant, you know what I mean? But I just feel like, from speaking of what you're saying, you just gotta forget about yesterday and like it never happened, and that's the kind of mindset, because that's how people are. We live in a society where, you know, what you did 10 minutes ago is like 10 years. Right?
Microwave society, man.
So, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta stay relevant. You know, if that's not the secret, I don't know what it is.
But see, I think that's the problem with the rap, like, genre, period. Like, people want too much. Like people gotta understand, like, you know, as an artist, you know, if I'm putting out 2 songs that are hot, you shouldn't really be looking for another single. Unless I have an album out, then yeah, I'm gonna hit you with 1, 2, 3 singles and then do my little tour or whatever I have to do. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, if I'm just dropping new music, it's like, to a certain extent, you have the crowd that's gonna get tired of you. You have the crowd that's gonna love it, and you have the crowd that's just gonna be like, okay, this doesn't sound like a hit.
And it's not even that. Yeah, exactly. I feel like the more music you put out, like in a fast, the quality of music goes down.
That's a fact, because I think people trying to keep up
Yeah.
with I gotta put a hit out, I gotta put it out, I gotta do something right now, do something next week, and I think it takes away, like I said, from the quality of what they putting out. I think it's more quality than quantity.
Yeah.
And, you know, just build up your catalog and flood it, man.
Yeah, that's why I always say it's a curse and a gift having such a big hit. Because
You gotta live up to
especially nowadays,
Yeah,
especially
you gotta live up to it.
like you got Young M.A. She
You
doesn't
gotta
have
top it.
anything else. Fresher has
Pressure
nothing
had-
else.
Yeah, his drum was crazy. That was like,
Yeah, it's like he did a song with Cardi B to try to keep himself afloat, and the song really didn't do anything.
momentum.
So-
Momentum is a crazy thing, man. Momentum
Yeah,
is like riding a wave, and you know what I'm saying. I just think, I don't know. I speak from a place of where, like, I just don't get tired. I don't get complacent. I don't ever feel like, you know, maybe I haven't made it yet, but you know, there's so much room to improve. Even if I, you know, when I do, and when I get to that point, like, I'm never gonna be satisfied. And I think a lot of the artists in the game that was successful because of that. Look at Hov.
Yeah, but see the thing with him
He
though,
stayed hungry.
he stayed consistent.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? He dropped the album,
Gotta put your foot
had
on
his
niggas' necks.
3 singles. Then he came the next year was in. But see the thing is, after he did that, he toured. You get what I'm saying? So he did again. Also, it was a different time. You know what I'm saying? Because people actually, you know, was like, okay, boom, we had Hov, boom, we had DMX, boom. Even Memphis Bleak a little bit. You know, Benny Siegel, The Rock. You had different rappers.
There was more
Yeah.
of an emphasis on album sales as well, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but there was so many different rappers that were doing their thing. You know what I mean? Now it's just, if you're not certain rappers, nobody wants to hear you.
Or
Which
you
is
don't have a
ridiculous.
certain sound.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Certain
Yeah.
DJs ain't even gonna play a joint. They feel like the crowd ain't gonna move.
It's crazy. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like when you go to different like states, like regions, like you go down south, they'll be spinning stuff totally different from what they
Yeah, I
spin
remember
up
doing
there.
a show in B-More, and B-More was lit. They showed a lot of love. I went to the El Dorado Lounge. You know, shout out to Riley. He does a lot of showcases out there, and I did a performance out in DC. They show love out there. You know, just like everywhere. You know, even when dudes come from out of state and they come to your showcases, you see how dudes react and how they look for that New York crowd. It's a different vibe everywhere. You know what I mean?
But see, that's what I'm saying. They show love out of state.
That's a fact.
New York was still. You know what? One thing I'm gonna say, my showcase has kind of, because I bother the crowd if I feel like they're just being kind of biased, where they only clap for the other person. I show love. There's been some shows we've had mosh pits So you know, like,
Crazy.
yeah, it's a great thing, and it's artists going crazy for other artists, random people going crazy for people they didn't come to see. So you know, like I try to keep that energy in my showcases, and you know, it just gives artists like a real show experience and not just a showcase experience. You know what I'm saying? So we try to keep that going. You know, and you know, like I said, like I watched you from day one. You one of the artists that progressed as time went on.
Appreciate that.
And you know, like you're talented as hell. You know, thing I'ma just just stay consistent with it. You know what I mean? Just keep doing your thing.
There's other artists that want to work out there, man. Hit me up, man. Hit my DM,
for sure.
GFG the producer, GFG_DA_producer, man. Hit me up. Let's work, man. You're looking for beats, tracks. You know what I mean? We do that. Hook songs, verses, whatever. Hit me up. I'll holler at my mans and them.
He does bar mitzvahs too, guys.
Mazel tov.
Oh shit.
Wow.
But yeah.
My man's a singing, rapping.
Yeah, man. It's gotta be at bar mitzvahs and all that. He doing the Jewish dances and everything. Yeah, I'm surrounded by them. But yeah, man. Oh, this guy talking Spanish too.
Tranquilo. I gotta represent for my people, dog. I mean, they gotta know I'm here.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I don't know what's going on with my throat today, but anything you want to say before we get out of here and wrap this up?
You know, just check out all the videos on YouTube that I put out. GFG the producer. Check out all my music on SoundCloud, Spotify. Just basically any music websites that all my stuff is out there. Undeniable. Apple Music.
Oh, you got a new outlet, Apple too?
No, this dude here. Apple Music, iTunes. And that's my old album. But my mixtape.
You got an album called Apple Tunes?
Yeah, I hear you. Nah, there's some.
That's what he just said. He said that's my old album.
That's some new shit. That's some new shit. I don't know the lid off it yet. That's some new shit.
You stop fucking with it. My throw off track.
So look, yeah. So you can just check out my whole album, Undeniable, GFG the producer, and a few songs off my mixtape is already on SoundCloud. And hit me up, man. Artists that want to work, GFG_DA_producer. And let's get it.
I want to know when you hit the stage again.
Let me know, man. Let me know. Next showcase, man. Let's do it, man.
You better do the Christmas bash. Oh, speaking of Christmas bash, there's 2 characters in this room that better make their way to that Christmas bash. There's going to be a lot of bashing going on in here.
You know what?
Why you got that sweater on like
I'm
it's
cold.
40, you're cold. You know why, right? Because you're not used to New York City weather.
You know what?
So when you're out by water, you know, you tend to
First
freeze
of all,
up. Your blood temperature.
Do we have to take over this whole entire show?
You can do what you want to do. My calls will start calling in.
A nigga call.
They're going to be like, listen,
Now cool.
get this lady out of here.
I'm just playing.
Over
I'm
there
just
wrapped
chilling,
up,
chilling.
looking like Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc radio.
Oh, bars.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna go to our sponsors, the KKK.
Whoa. That's crazy.
I knew that was coming out somewhere.
Yo,
Goddamn niggers. Nah. Yeah, you know,
Appreciate
like,
you having me up here, though.
oh man,
Appreciate the
oh,
love.
wait, oh, you ain't off, man. We got scandal on your ass. I got
Okay.
scandal on your ass. Come on, hold on a
that's
second,
not
pal.
Oh, you going to the red tape?
Yeah, oh, red tape. Wow, the yellow tape. That's the
going on,
medium.
man?
wow.
You ain't telling me about this shit. What's going on, man?
Nah, we didn't
You want the shit out your bag.
So apparently, GFG was linked
Oh yeah?
to some wiretaps.
Really?
You heard that, right? What was that blinked?
I don't even know.
You see?
I don't know.
What was that? No, for real.
I don't know.
That was you?
That was a camera.
You sure? Now see, this guy has a camera that blinks. I've never seen that.
Shit different, man.
Wiretaps.
Here we go.
That's how it starts.
Let me stop playing around, man. For somebody really thinks something's going on and call in like,
Nah, we good.
this is so-and-so that works with this FBI. Yo, somebody actually stopped me that was undercover.
For real?
Yeah. So you talking that nigger madness? Nah, me stop.
Wow.
But no, somebody did stop me that was undercover. I
Why?
told him, put an egg in your socket like Michael Jackson beat it, you cocksucker.
What you stop you for?
They just asking random questions.
What the fuck?
Because I had a lot of chains on and I always, You know, I'm supposedly a drug dealer.
So okay, you
Yeah,
black
so
dude
I
with
sell
chains
coke
and
to all the
shit, so
Mexicans,
you
of
must-
course.
yeah.
Racists a lot. They got a lot more heart now.
I mean, well, you know,
That's crazy.
You know,
son. Nigga can't even wear.
I'm not gonna
chains.
lie.
Damn.
No, he was just asking questions. He didn't think I was a drug dealer, but he was just asking questions. That's all. It didn't bother me. He didn't ask no ID, nothing.
Racial profile.
No, he didn't give me no ID. Listen, don't talk about white people like that. I got a lot of endorsements out of white.
No, that's love though. I mean, you know, we talking about a particular group.
No, I know what you're saying, but no, it wasn't nothing personal. Yo, you're a fool, man. I'm gonna get some scandals on you, man. But yeah, like you know, like I said, like you know, everybody check this dude out. GFG is a very talented artist, as y'all heard. Dude is versatile as fuck to the definition. You know, like
Appreciate that, bro.
no, you know, that's something that you earn. If that wiretap goes off one more time, but you know, like you know, the dude does Latin music, so anybody having, you know, like them Spanish parties, hit him up. You know, he'll come and sing there for a low price of $2.95 an hour. You know.
Yeah, I just produced an ill banger too with Spanish reggaeton joint, man. It's mean.
Why you didn't sing it?
Yeah,
You could have had a bunch of Dominicans lined up for you outside, man. What the hell are you talking about? Sound like you talking about a sandwich being made at the bodega.
Adios, mío.
Oh, now mainstream Spanish. You see how you spread that stuff? For new listeners that may be listening, no, I am not racist. Well, there is one group, but we're not going to get into the Taliban. You know, but you know, like yeah, you know, like you know. We post about this every time. Ain't nobody outside, mainstream. Listen, man, I got a Desert Eagle in my bag, okay, pal? I can hit people from 100 yards away. But nah, let me stop. No, the other day, yo, there was an airplane. It sounded like it was right on top of my roof.
Sheesh.
And I live in Brooklyn.
Oh, now. You sure you was in Brooklyn?
Unfortunately.
You seen LA?
What happened to LA?
You ain't see that
Fire?
video?
No.
Wildfire?
Wi-Fi's? Oh, yeah.
That shit look crazy.
People
That
driving
shit
into
look
it.
like something clean out of a movie. Like
What did I miss?
it was basically a video like cars on the highway, but like
They're driving
you
into
know
a big
how
wildfire.
there's you know how there's like mad hills and shit in LA. All the hills was on fire. Like you couldn't even see the sky or nothing. Like that shit was crazy.
It's funny how the weirdest things happen to LA. Like
They get earthquakes and shit out.
aliens attacking Los Angeles.
When was this?
I heard the traffic is horrible, man.
You never heard about the attack on LA? I know you heard about that, mainstream.
Yeah.
The spacecraft that they hit missiles with and all of this, and they no, it's not quote unquote. It's proof. They got rid of all. They tried to burn all the newspapers. That's how.
Movie?
No, it's happened in real life.
Oh shit! I ain't heard.
It was in
about that.
newspapers, and you know, like there was weird stuff going on. Like I said, aliens are real, man. If y'all don't believe aliens are real, just
I'm
fuck,
with
I
you
wish
on
I
that
knew
shit.
that.
Don't knock
They're
it,
real.
don't
Call
knock
me
on my
crazy.
door.
I'm with you on that.
I mean, just look at Area 51. There's all the proof you need. The Catholics are hiding aliens, man. Trust me.
I don't know about all that.
They are.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a
go
question.
to the Next shit. What?
Remember the Pope's funeral?
Uh-huh.
All right. Do you remember that weird object that was like flying over? Meanwhile, the funeral was going on. It was walking through, where was it, Rome or whatever the funeral was at?
I don't remember no weird object.
I'm gonna pull up the video later. I'm gonna show you. But yeah, we're about to wrap this up. Did you send me that track?
8 seconds.
Yeah, I tried to.
Well, you know, we're gonna save that for next time because I don't think I got it. I don't see nothing in my email.
I sent it.
Well, we're gonna do $1 Million Dream by GFG one more time, and then I'm gonna cut that up, and we're gonna get into the track if I can find it. GFG, you said you know your sports.
Yeah, we did speak on that, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how much you know once we come back from this commercial break. GFG, $1 Million Dream,
You all ready?
$2 Million Dream.
Oh.
HMS, Freestyle King.
G the producer. I gotta